Hello, everybody, and welcome to our demo on the running sum demo with this. So what is on offer in this particular demo? Well, sometimes actually what happens is in Tally and all, you get a wrong weighted average number across multiple godowns due to wrong false data entry. That's why if you say, no, you get junk input, then you get junk output. So basically, we look to eliminate that. We look to eliminate complex spreadsheets for historical trial balance analysis because a lot of companies, in order to calculate your account receivable aging and account payable aging, they use a lot of complex spreadsheets. We look to eliminate that. We're looking to raise the accuracy of reporting. Now, the correct profit and loss figures. So at times, what happens is that many companies use perpetual weighted average or perpetual moving average cost for their inventory valuations, and they need a precise number. So if your closing stock value is not exactly correct, then you can get a wrong profit and loss number. Then there is the ability to do the accounts receivable and trend analysis. That means understand the quality of the customers in a better manner. Reduce the impact of wrong data entry, instances of loss making sales. This is very clear because if you have perpetual cost of goods sold, then you can find out the instance of loss making sales, and then finding the quality of the customer. So for this, we have developed a TDL to DAX code for correct valuations. So, the way it comes out is, suppose I just, look at how it is different. Suppose I pick up a collection here and it's type of ledger, which is type of group sundry debtors. But you see this here, Tally offers certain snapshots. Now, this snapshot needs to be more dynamic based on the display to date in your Tally schema, right? That's what we propose to do. Now, this is a classic case of wrong data entry. So, for example, my go down entry was in one go down, but the outwards have been in other go downs. The numbers are all now skewed up. So, basically, we will look to eliminate the wrong valuations due to these kind of wrong data entries. So, we will take up a sample case with ledger and inventory to follow the same steps. So we'll find out the historical ledger balances, extract the data at the ledger snapshot level, the opening balance, filter the data for sundry debtors and sundry creditors, then extract the data for ledger history, walk all ledger entries, filter the data for voucher parent, sales, general, and receipt, right? Combine both the inputs, and once combined, then we'll use the time intelligence aggregates as available in Power BI, then do the linkage with the date dimension and extract the running sum details. Again, the flowchart we go here is aggregation, look at sundry debtors and sundry creditors, look at voucher details, do a full outer join between A and time intelligence using C, and then the same month and the previous month running totals. So in all your customers who are the existing clients, we have already given you. So this voucher underscore ledger one collection is where actually you are walking down from voucher to all ledger entries. Right. So we are actually, going to be using that. So this is already available. And then we will be using the ledger snapshot. So trial balance is actually bringing up the all sorts of figures into your this thing, and we have brought in all the required fields into the here. Now you have the ledger snapshot and the historical ledger balances. So this is a snapshot. This is cumulative. So in a normal case for, sorry, my apologies. In a normal case for each of these dates, you might have to look at the opening balance. So you might have to develop a TDL function for it. But we will replace that function with what we call a join, which will reduce my RAM by more than 50%. And the aggregates, we will reduce the RAM by about 30%. So all of this will be done on the cloud, and it should be very, very fast. So the method of correction is that once the extraction has been done, we have made a DAX code wherein we have aggregated the data at the Power BI level. So in first case, what we have done is we have filtered the data based on the walking the ledger entries, and we filtered it for sales, receipt, and general. Thereafter, what we have done is we have summarized the data, and we have looked at credit minus debit. We've looked at the total balance, and then we have looked at the party ledger name and the document date. Then we have selected the columns, from this from this particular table. Then we have looked at the ledger balance, and we have looked at the primary group. So in the primary group, we have looked at sundry debtors or sundry creditors. We looked at the party ledger name, and we looked at the opening balance. Taking the B, taking this one and taking this one, we have done a natural left outer join twice so that you get a full outer join. Then you have done a union of these two and you have excluded. So we have actually combined the snapshot with the cumulative. So this is my snapshot and this is the cumulative. Then we made a date dimension. Date dimension was joined with this aggregate. And the total sales in this particular case, what we have done is we're taking sales as well as general in terms of the voucher type parent, right? And we've calculated the sum. And then we have done a running total based on the year. So first is that we have selected this. So this is my parameter. Sorry, apologies. This is my parameter. So I've selected the value of the party ledger name. Then we have calculated the sum of this total balance, which is credit minus debit, and filtered it based on the all selected. So by date dimension, it's not a second join. And then we have done calculated running sum here. Then we've calculated the opening balance here. And then we have added the running sum with the opening balance in this particular case and return the value B. Now, this is the ease by which you can actually do. So, DAX allows you to do the self join with great ease. So all selected is something which helps you to do the join with a lot of ease. Then you have, if you need to do the previous month's calculation. So this is how the DAX does it. Previous month's running sum calculation. This is actually you do it average receivable and then you get the historical turnover. So here you can see 6,25,000 running total of 6,25,000, previous month is 6,25,000. Then 6,25,000 plus 223 is 8,49,000. So this is running sum which is coming here. This numbers matches and this is the previous month. And then based on that, we get the receivable turnover ratio. My apologies. Right. So here, thereafter you can say, okay, fine, that what is the quality of the customer? Other dashboards with the some are find historical ledger balances, extract data at the ledger slop. So if we go here, you're looking at once you get the historical trial balance, then you can dynamically generate gross profit, year to date, month to date, quarter to date revenue with gross profit percentages and all. Then if you get for flowchart for revenue analysis, then if you're looking at that in terms of inventory, so here you're getting, you can do revenue by quarter, revenue by year, revenue by month, right? And this category is after walking it from voucher all inventory entries. Then we are looking at profit and loss statement. So this is the particular flow chart for the same. So you get total sale, gross profit, indirect expenses. So there are specific objects for the same. Then for account receivable, similarly, uh, you get this. So this is state-wise account receivable. This is store-wise account receivable. And this is the voucher, all inventory entries and ledger snapshot. All right, so receivable turnover. Similarly, for accounts payable. So all this is available to various clients at just the cost of 4,000 rupees. That's 18% GST. This is the the uh, the 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 price validity. What we need is a tally serial number. And in case you want it on your desktop, then these are the pre-requirements. Now with this, what actually I will actually show you after this, how exactly it looks on the Power BI. Okay, so this is actually one of the logins for the support. I go to my BI workspace and I pick up ML in BI. And if I look at my finance and analytics integration, this report, then I can see this report on the cloud like this. So I think most of you already have your the people who have already purchased, they already have their admin logins. And if I go further down, if I go and click on my mobile, right? So on the same mobile, actually, just opening it up. I can actually see my profit and loss dashboard. So it's the same logic which is coming here with minimal and low refresh times. If I click on this, tripod here, then I can actually email it or WhatsApp it or do, send these details wherever I want. Okay. Then finance integration one. So this is the one which we are talking about. And you can actually see all the pages here. So I go here, revenue analysis, just 1 second. I go to in revenue analysis. So you see on the Microsoft Cloud with even very large data, the refresh times for the dashboards is very, very low. So this is really, really fast, really, really easy. And the refresh times and reload times are very, very low, right? Now, the other questions which people have had is, just 1 second, team. Oh dear, oh dear. So I think, right. So you must have, sorry, I'm going through it again. This is the finance analytics integration dashboard, right? So you can see that this dashboards are very, very low. Over there. My apologies. If I look at profit and loss, okay. In case I want to send this particular report to anybody, any customer, I have the tripod here. I can send it across using WhatsApp. So with this, I come to the end of my demo. In case you have any, if you have a requirement for purchase, please do contact us. And this is the payment details. Thank you very much.